It hurt me to wake up and see my beautiful black people suffer, victimized by the oppressive, harsh realities of the hood. I guess even though we were free, we were still slaves in the mind.
Message!
Yo, what do YouTube? Your boy back again, man. Tabby Trolling, CEO, Clout Team Entertainment, bitch rap on YouTube, hands down, no questions asked. Slavery is a choice. Down the rabbit hole. But before that, unofficial enforcer, no nigga news November. Sign a petition, man. The link is in the description. It's not a question, it's an order. Trouble, trouble, trouble. RIP Trouble. This is not so much about trouble, as trouble is just nothing but, this incident is nothing but a proxy of the biggest problem that's going on when it comes to just love in general. First of all, I don't want you to, when they say I love you to death, I don't want you to love me to death. I do not want anybody to love me to death. I'm good on that one. With that being said, the man lost his life over some, I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Look, man. The man lost his life over a nab. Clearly a nab. If you don't know what a nab is, I'll probably insert the definition. Shout out to Ayo Kaseko, Big Facts Podcast. I'm just finna read some of this report. I'm just gonna not read the whole report. But let's just start with this part right here. I'm gonna put it on the screen for y'all. This is crazy. Probable cause. On June 5th, 2022, I responded to a homicide investigation on Conyers Drive, in Conyers, Georgia. I was informed by dispatch that the door to the apartment was forced open and that a male was shot in the chest and that the male victim was deceased. And we're talking about trouble here. Upon arrival at the scene, they spoke with the witness, or the female. She said that her and Trouble were asleep in her bed, in her bedroom. See, this is why you need your own. I'm not saying this couldn't happen if you had your own crib, but this is why you need your own crib. You can't be, come on, man. Won't keep it. She stated that she woke up to her ex-boyfriend punching her in the face. You hear me? Punching her in the heat. She woke up. So the first thing he did was went straight to her. Which, aside from the assault part where he punched her in the face, was the right thing to do. Was approach her about it. I won't say right thing to do because what I would do, I'll explain that later. Let's just keep going on with the story. Then she said that Mr. Jones started fighting with Trouble. She began to help. Oh my God. If your ex-boyfriend coming there who you know is crazy already, I'm pretty sure you do know he's crazy. And the first thing he did was go for you and start punching you in the face. I think the last thing you want to do is help the nigga that okay. Then they said he pulled a handgun out, shot Trouble, and left the scene. Here's the context of the story. She stated that her and her ex-boyfriend broke up about a week ago. That's not an ex-boyfriend. That's not an ex-boyfriend. That is a current boyfriend. A week ago. She couldn't even wait a whole week to smash something. That's another story for another. I digress. A week ago. And they're in their vehicle somewhere in Clayton County, Georgia. And she explained they were arguing with each other about him not having a job and not help paying the bills. and she punched him in the nose. And he punched her in the nose. There was a prior incident. She called 911. He got the vehicle. He fled the scene. She said she did not file a police report because he fled the scene and left. I'm not saying she would have been alive. I'm not saying she would have been alive today if she did file a police report, but that would have played a factor in what went on later on. I'm just saying. And she had not seen him since the incident. He had not been back home. Here's the key word: back home. Ain't no such thing as a 1-week-old ex-boyfriend that's going back home. Cause that's ex-boyfriend. That's still her goddamn boyfriend. They were dating for 3 years. They lived together for 3 years. And a week, y'all been together for 3 years. And you tell me after a week, you couldn't even wait to bring little niggas out the house? I'm not trying to defend this dude at all. What he did was stupid. Irreversible. Stupid, in my opinion. But damn, shawty, 3 years y'all been staying together? Of course, he probably haven't been paying the bills and whatnot, but you would wait a week. You know he was crazy. If you took up that shit for 3 years, you knew he was crazy. And you finna... What? And then he started beating on you. You trying to help trouble out? Like, what's going on? Nab. Classic Nab. Man, look, man. Now, I'm finna end this video it's not gonna be a long video. I'm finna say this. I'm finna give y'all what I would have did in this situation, how I would have felt. People say it's a crime of passion, but look, I've been married 13 years. And I'm finna genuinely tell you, of course I can't tell you exactly what I would do, but I'm finna just tell you what I would do in this situation. First of all, breaking down that won't happen. I was just pretending. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that me and my wife were separated for a week. And I know she in the house when those niggas staying overnight. And I come to the house, right? Well, these goddamn bugs, man. Hold on, y'all. Georgia got the bugs, boy. Them big ass hot roast be out there about to kill it. Yes. Anyways, so, you know what I'm saying? So let's say, boom, I come home. For mine, I'm gonna be gone a week. And I see my wife in bed with another nigga. Whether they're smashed or not. I'm gonna give you my genuine what I think my reaction would be. Will I be hurt? Yes. Hurt because I'm seeing it in front of me. But I will almost feel happy. Optimistic. Shall I say grateful? Because now that I see, okay, this is what you own. I'm not finna approach you about it. I'm a nigga like me. This is just me, cause I'm me. I'm not telling you no fictitious gangsta ass story. A nigga like me would just gather my things quietly and get the fuck on. Maybe take a picture of something so you know when divorce come around and court come around, I can show that she been doing this and that and third. But other than that, I wouldn't make a fuss. If I could, I could get all my shit or my important shit and get the fuck out of there, right? I'm not finna kill. Look, man, think about this shit. Think about what happened here, people. 2 people lost their lives. 2 niggas lost their lives over a nab. And at the end of the day, out of all 3 parties, who's left standing with no consequences whatsoever? You killed another nigga, which could be anybody. Because your pride was so hurt. Because I've been there. In some kind of sense, I'm still there right now. Where you're not being adequate, not holding up your part of the bill, not having a job, in between jobs. If you anything like me, which it sounds like he is, he probably want to go back to his mom. He probably had too much pride. But okay, what y'all say, man? I know I would have did. I would have been grateful. I would have been happy. I probably took some evidence pictures, posted that shit or shaming or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And going about my business. Because now I know, especially if I had inklings of shit like this. But let me tell you something right now, man. There is no excuse for anybody, I don't care if you're a female or man, for your spouse to have sex with another person to help pay bills. I don't give a fuck how broke you want to know why. If you got a family member, somebody that's alive, you got your own person, that's just an excuse. I'm just gonna leave this like that. That's just an excuse. Anyways, That's what I would have did. R.I.P. to Trouble. Bro, it was 2 lives lost. Cause Trouble is gonna be dead. He's gone now. Right? And the other nigga probably in jail for life. Anybody that was out here probably fucking 2 niggas at the same time. Ironically. I'm gone, man. Them niggas use November. Lincoln destruction. Competition. It's an order. Not a question. I'm gone, man.
It hurt me to wake up and see my beautiful black people suffer, victimized by the oppressive, harsh realities of the hood. I guess even though we were free, we were still slaves in the mind.
Message!